Hi, hello. Modi 2.0. The elections results has came, and it is as expected as per the exit polls. Right from Monday, we in stock market has been flying like anything. So we expected the election results to be in line with exit polls, and it came right. So can we do now? So election results came as per expected, and we have government at the center, and which is stable. And what you can expect out of it, if you have doubts like, um, am I investing right enough, or should I invest again much more in the stock market, and how the stock market will be, how the mutual funds will be in the next 5 years, and what is the growth prospect of Indian companies. If any doubts with respect to all these things, you should be there in this video, right? So I'm going to say what will happen in Modi 2.0. Okay, so let's get in. So hi, hello, this is Ganesan, your millionaire coach and author of the book Money Leaks, and today you will see what will happen in Modi 2.0 or in the next 5 years in the central government, right? So I'm much more excited because just for the reason like it's a stable government at the center, and we can see so much growth prospects, and whatever it is possible they can do because it's a majority government. What happened in 2014, and it is much better than the previous results. So we can expect some fireworks like all the business owners might get boost in the short, like they can get much higher loans at better interest rates, and growth prospects should be higher. And why you should, let's see point by point few points like why you should invest right now. And because this is not a political analytics, like because it's already been done on all the news channels, and now we are just focused on why you should invest right now, and why this government is stable, and why it is really necessary, right? So only thing is, it's a stable government, majority is there, and they can do whatever they want with respect to the growth prospects, with respect to all these things, all these stuff. And this is something we have been expecting, because whatever work they had done, and they can continue with respect to business perspective, and with respect to what can happen in the stock market and earnings of the business, right? So this is first point. And the next one is lesser interest rate. Already we had seen the interest rates has been brought on just for the sake of business people, like once the interest rates has been brought down, automatically the banks can lend much more easily, and borrowers can most probably, like business owners and the house owners who wants to buy new homes, the interest rates will be much lesser, so they can buy homes, and affordable housing will get will be the biggest advantage. So my next point is affordable housing, which was a dream project as said by Modi during the last tenure. Like by 2022 he has a goal like this many people should have affordable housing, and that gets a boost now, so they can continue on where they had left, right? So this is something which can be worked, which is serious about affordable housing, because once real estate sector gets a boost, automatically the allied sectors, everything starts growing, and the economy kick starts. And infrastructure, so compared to US or compared to China, we have so much infrastructure growth which is lacking. Apart from the roads which are linking north to south and east to west, we have so much infrastructure which needs to be kick-started. And if you are really betting on India, infrastructure is number one sector which is there for the last 10 years, and which will grow much bigger in the next 10 years to come, not only in the next 10, more than 2-3 decades to come. So overall perspective, if you see, stock market is a place where you can create wealth, because another reason is India's GDP with respect to $1 trillion, India is just nearing $2.5 trillion going to be. And with respect to China and US, they had already developed economies, and they are more than $20 trillion, more than 10 times India's economy. And across the world, if you see, India is the only country where the growth prospect is much higher visible. And another reason again, because we have younger population, yes, so the people who can work and make the economy work is purely based on younger population, and we are the youngest economy. We can proudly say that is one of the main reason for us to grow. And from $2 trillion, if we reach $10 trillion as projected by some central ministers and Modi during the last few months, by 2030 it's a bigger wealth creation process. Because if the Indian economy needs to grow, all the companies which are working on these things, infrastructure, banking, automobiles and pharma companies, everything needs to grow. Consumer goods companies, all these things needs to grow. So once all these things grows, automatically the stock value ultimately it will grow. And if you are there in the stock market investing, or either directly or through mutual funds, either way it's well and good, because the returns are going to be much higher in the overall long period of time, not in the short time, the long period of time. Because in the short time there will be so much volatility, US-China trade war, and we don't know what will happen, what will crop up in the international scenarios. But when it comes to long term, it will surely grow. India has breached, Sensex has breached 40,000 points on the day election results were announced, right? So no one was expecting to touch 40,000 by 2019. They predicted that it will take more than a year or it will come down, volatility, but still it went on. Just because the market expected stable government, and it just happened. So what will in the next 5 years, at least part of all these discussion points are carried on by the government. They have much larger vision now, and he has already promised that if you give me 10 years I will do all these things. So just thinking in the business perspective, just thinking in the wealth creation perspective, it's a huge opportunity for people to stay invested in stock market and stay invested at least via mutual funds. So you don't need to break your head, I don't know anything about stock market. At least try investing through mutual funds, equity mutual funds. And this is a place, right? So you should be in the place where things are happening. You can't sit in the stadium where there is no match. You should sit in the stadium where the match is happening, so that you can enjoy the match, right? You should sit in the theater where the plays are going on, at least the movie is going on. You can't sit in the cinema hall where nothing is going on and say that nothing is working in my country. So this is now, it's a time. So if you are still thinking, am I investing right enough, should I increase, what will happen to my money in the next 2 years, returns are negative in the last 2 years, should I continue in mutual fund, and there has been a negative 30% down or 40% down in stock market, should I still be there or should I sell it off and come out? Don't worry, this is a place, be patient enough, and just think that you are buying a good stock at better price. Or if you had already bought and it is a negative, just check whether the company is good, it is a large cap company or at least the mid cap company, and if there is no management issues, stick with it. And even with mutual funds, see if the funds are good, if it has a good track record, even if it is a negative, just check all these things and stick with it. Because once the stock market zooms, remember in the last 2-3 months, only the few stocks, large cap stocks like Reliance, banking stocks, private sector banks like ICICI, HDFC, all these stocks had pushed the stock market to a much higher range. It's not the entire all the 3000 stocks, it's a few stocks. So if you are investing for the last 2-3 years and still the returns are showing negative, stay invested. This is the time you should stay invested. Be patient, and just see that there is a stable government. There are so much opportunities available comparing with other countries across the world. So if you have any doubts with respect to your investment, if you have any doubts about the future of the economy or future of the what will happen to your investment, just click the below link and book your appointment. We can discuss for 15 minutes and make sure your doubts are clear and you are absolutely fine with your investment process, and you are creating a wealth in the long term. If you want wealth, just click the below link, book your appointment for discovery call. You will discover what is happening in your life, and you will discover what is the process I am following so that you can create wealth over a period of time. If you are interested, just click the below link, and if you like the video, please share this video and please like the video, and any comments are welcome with respect to only about how to create wealth, not with respect to any politics, right? Thank you for watching. Please share this video. Thank you once again.